Tarun. Welcome to the show. First of all, a big congratulations for the wedding.
Thank
Could
you.
you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Tarun. I basically heads the global marketing for Matrix, one of the IP video surveillance company in Baroda. That's on the professional side. On the personal side, I'm an ultra marathon runner, proud father of two kids, and a wife who basically not only handles the house but also do the yoga.
That's wonderful, sir. So, being a professional, managing such a high pressure, how do you integrate the wellness into your daily routine?
Titiksha, I think it's a, it's I think I would say you don't need to integrate these things, right? It's like very very basic to you. For an example, when you get up in morning, right, you need to do certain things like brushing your teeth. You need to eat your breakfast. You need to go get ready. So I think even that health is very very similar like that, right? You don't need to really put an effort to integrate because that's an integrated part of your life. In case if you are not putting enough stress on your health or not paying attention on the health, then I think you're missing some part which is the essential part of your life. So I think my way of managing this has been like you don't really need to integrate anything. You just ma- ensure that health is a part of your life. The way you live every day, do certain things. That's the very similar things that you would follow for the health as well.
Totally agreeing on this point, Tarun. Moving forward, was there any turning point where you realized the importance of fitness or beauty?
Uh, yes, I think I would say yes, a big yes, because uh, two things which has changed over a period of time. Uh, Initially, when I was growing up, my father used to be in Indian Air Force, so discipline, health, that was always there, right? But I mean, I was the one who was not taking it seriously anytime. And typically, when you go to college and all, that's the time when you realize, okay, you have everything in under your control. So we normally, take help of smoking, alcohol, all those things. And then eventually, what happens is the health starts to take its toll, right? You're not physically fit, you're not mentally fit, and then I started having asthma as well. But I mean, for some years when this illness was with me, I probably thought this is going to lie with me, right? It's going to be staying with me for a lifetime. But somewhere in the mind, uh, I had this, a feeling that probably if I can be a fitter guy, if I can run for hours together, I think that'll be the best thing that can happen to me. But having an asthma, running those things, and I think this was not possible. But uh, eventually, because I was also in a corporate job, shifting places, so I worked in Gujarat, I worked in Indore, MP. Once I came to Mumbai, then I realized that the pace at which the city works will not be possible if I am not running. So I think that was one of the major, I would say, the one moment where I realized that I need to be, absolutely fit if I want to run this life in this life, or in the even in the corporate life. If I want to go longer, the endurance has to be there. So that's the time when I started taking it very very seriously. Another thing which happened is during in Mumbai itself, during those days when I used to think, okay, let me also attempt to become healthy, but those used to be in the minds always, right? It's like those
Correct.
we like to talk, right? Talking is easier rather than putting into practice. But so one day, me and my one of my friend, we were sitting and gulping beers after beers. After a couple of hours, we realized, okay, there has been a lot of alcohol we have consumed, but there's nothing on the mind. I mean, we were like, absolutely, there is the alcohol is not showing its effect. So, so I think that was probably alarm bell. The next day, I I said, okay, both of us, we need to be, starting our journey. We started with walking and all, and then slowly started running. That friend of mine, he stopped. I continued, and then this has been a formidable journey from last almost 8-9 years. I've been running multiple marathons, half marathons, ultra marathons, hill marathons. So now it's been a big part of my life. Health is absolutely fine, and I have challenged my kids as well that once they turn 21, I'll be running with them and I'll be winning.
Lovely. So, okay. So, how has your definition of success evolved after 40?
I think there is certain change which happens definitely, yeah, right, in your body as well, in the physical side as well, and on the mental side as well. I think after 40, what has gone into my mind or what has gone into my heart is like everything will take time. It's not going to happen very very instantly. Everything has its own process. The difference is like when we were like in 20s or 30s or even early uh, uh, you know late 30s, I would say. And when you're in a health journey as well, you would want it to go quickly, very very quickly. Okay, I want to be fit, I want to be running 40 kilometers or maybe 50 kilometers. But I think after 40 you realize this is possible. You can definitely do it, but it'll need a process. You need to go through the process. This is a rigorous process, and it'll not happen in a 1 or 2 days time. It'll take years. So I think I still believe in that, and I'm still undergoing that process.
That one fitness fit hack, or fitness mantra you would like to give to our younger professional coming up?
I think young people are actually I think I would say they are more conscious about what is that they're eating, what is that what is that consuming. Even on the health side, I see them, they are pretty conscious about it. But I think again the same thing which I would say I had learned after 30-40 years of my life is the process. Don't leave the process. Everything will happen. Believe in yourself, in the process. Trust in your training. Continue the hard work, because unless you go through the grind, everyday grind, you'll not be able to reach to your goals. So I think process is important. Believe in your process and in your training.
And one advice you would like to give to our upcoming corporate professionals, like when they say they don't have time for fitness, then what message you can give it to them?
I think I find it actually very very funny. Uh, uh, Going back to the first question of yours, when I said you don't need to integrate anything, right? So if you think your food is important for your body, your reading is important for your mind, similar way health, right? So you don't really need to take out time for your health. It should be a part of your daily routine. Unless you believe in this principle, you will not be able to go anywhere. So I don't think so you have to really think about that you have time or you don't have time. uh, Take it in a very very natural way, that as eating is important for me, as communicating with your family members is important to you, that's the same way that health is important. So I think the time will you'll be able to take out time for that as well.
Likewise, Tarun said, trust the process and go on living. Thank you so much, sir. That was very insightful.
Thank you,
And thank you so
Diksha.
much. That was
Thank
great
you,
having
Diksha.
you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.